CTVVIO to CCCI 10562 and ITVIS Intel ATVIUVIS. The BCRVIA is the ruling of California, Kigenden KKKVVRVIS 7014142, especially of Northern California, Vazotifin, or within a Stargate of 7245605, which is a dual pass of a Interonin, which is a baffled and unbelievable a wall of water that runs through the valley, and that is our, I can't even remember it. It's our ditch. We'll call it our ditch. It's not that. I can't think of it. How about that one? It's stuck on my head, but I know that I'll follow what I was following. The aqueduct. 7145 RDVIS1. It was aquedentin. It was the CDVRDVIS Translu. It was part of the Translucent Fund of 2175 Amera War. That's what it was, AMPVEVAR. But back to the BCVVAR, and that is consisting of a DFMMMCT1 in like in chess and other hands and stuff for Trump, and TVPVISUVIS in 605, 604, 602, 603, 603, 63, 64, 65, 66. Is that going to really break its back on the BCRVVIA, or what is the governing factor of its on, or its law? 2175 RDVIS 17162. It might have been an infiltrated bottle of, what's it, or Monstin, or whatever it is. I like that brandy. Maybe someone in Nazareth or someone was around and made sure I got some LT 1715110 one time in there. And is that the factor or what? I'm not in here for JTVRS and Godas. God is Godas heads. Excuse my language, under 45 UCMV, may I be represented by JAG Attorney 21602. And for the whole thing, I am following a TVRVIS of law, and of SBIVIN of in-town, and it's 21605 Audison, and it's 60542 of NAS, UVRVISB. So may I be represented under 21704200605, and by the way, that PCRA code was right, and there is enough women to 2175 ODVIS me to the highest standards of Commander-in-Chief, and etc. I apologize, sir. This is AKVVRVOUS. It needs to happen by natural interpon or CTVIVIO. I will leave when the truck is fixed if it boils down to that, or it begs to that, or it splooges all over out of that. But that's how it goes under 456052. I am completely compliant to you. And I'm not happy to the whole situation. 4570 DVRDVIS. Contact fully that I have done, and exam and testimony. 710 RTF 111615. And I know its cost, and it is not a good one. May I find the graces or thereof, so I can make sure that I can maintain or have the time where I am completely out of this world and lost and bent and floating, or etc. Anyways, so we can end this law thing. You can reach me at 5460851982178 502Z A1271785861111582. Nashville pin is 702-35-602-51 RDVIS 17N. Again, the BCR code is 1271 ACPCIEVION, Ape of the Lore. Ape of the Loreton. Lorilon. LUVVVVIEVISN Beetlejuice Dot. BTVVIVIUVEV. UVEVEVEVIVU 706210 Adam 45 Feminine Nanella FTC Evan, which is Adam Family 7 CTCVEVIOUVRX 1710 and LAPDR. What do we say? Everybody's whom. If we can't get none, there ain't nothing but doom. And if it ain't that, it ain't our octopus bluff. It's all but the last little Brit broth. Times are hailing, but this is it. Never shall we beg, but we beg till our jig. Jig is 7145 TVR DVIS, TVR SF Harmon 21602 BYUVI, must live is PC 1752 VVR VIS, and all investigators under a 21605, the FBI understand it's qualified. This qualified is when you beat up too much and you float away and you don't do this and you get touched and you're screwed. I want you to file a 4178025. To do that, you must follow it. Therefore, you must be, and therefore, you must understand. That's how we get our CT1 of Club Judge Retta, RDVSO. Back to the law. File a 2178 at LVUVIN at Briz and Anden, no Britain's island of Normandy. As in Norman E, as Norm is me. NOVVIVUVIX 710 RDVSO. What does this have to matter with anything? Forgive me, I'm trying to get this out. TSO 145603. I'm following what I must in there, and I saw the catastrophe waiting to happen in the morning and the extreme pushover, as well as everybody disappearing to the body of, the ambulance company, the hospital, because of Elias has a little bit of a rash and a sunburn or something. 2560251 RDVISO. Che linde vasta sazon de le station de GSS sazon driver. And estes mean la rov estavia. Rovinda. Ay. Anyway, let this work, and hopefully this doesn't cause too much wave upsetness. And make sure the lawyer represents me with all cases 217502 DVR VIS. I'll leave it alone here in a minute once a month. I mean, you know what I'm feeling, I'll leave it alone. But I got a few things I have to do, I think, in the next 24 hours if it's going to be useful. And other than that, I'll leave it alone for a while. RT 1011511602 DUVVIS, and it's BUVVAUVR. Vatican 710 RDVIS 1162502441 and enter. Those laws and injunction to the front to the back will all join hands on a PC 108 format. LBVIU, Indian and UCMC, LVISU, TFFFF. Complete. IPC 10602, Pentagon. LVIS1, may you complete my W4570 on all records, and LVVISU, driving, etc., etc., etc. 217845. LDVIS, Martian. LPVIS, Math. LPISVIN, Georgian. IPSIVIN, IE, Ito. Highspindi, Inda. Jodo, do. Kelafan, I gotta go. Kelaviaso, no lo vería, hasta donde se pero que sí, ya.